Welcome to 60 Plus Strong. I'm Markeisha and I'm your instructor. Today we're going to have a movement-based session. So if we can make sure we've got a nice clear space, having a chair if you're needing to, we're going to come into our nice standing postural position first, please, and take our shoulder rolls backwards. Relax through those knees and let's come into stabilizing through the feet. So bring the base of the heel down, base of your pinky and the base of the big toe down, and we're going to drop those digits down onto the floor, especially your big toe. Relax through the knees and we're going to tighten in through your core. So the lower abdominal area in between your hip bones, pull that back through. Taking a deep breath please, and let's just roll those shoulders back in front. So we're going to take our nice slow controlled movements as we start our warm-up, and as we come through we can make those movements a little bit bigger. Please remember, if you have any limitations or restrictions, to leave out that specific exercise, and if you need to take a break at any point in time, please feel free to do so. Just bring those shoulders back, and as we come through you can make the movements a little bit bigger if your shoulders allow you to. Let's bring the arms back in front, so shoulder rolls through, again a little bigger if we can. So taking that deep breath, keeping core nice and tight, take the arm across in front. So again, a nice slow controlled movement to start. As we come through you can make that movement a little bigger. And take your deep breath and let's bring that arm up nice and tall. Again, really focus on your breathing and keeping it nice and controlled. And let's bring that arm and take it across. As we come through to take that arm up tall, you're going to reach up. You can take the stretch a little further, again if you'd like. And take a deep breath, bring those arms down, shake through, and let's come into our side step. Now we're going to let those arms hang nice and freely by your side. If you would like to challenge it a little bit more from the beginning, we're just going to swing those arms through. So I'm going to give you a few different levels as we come through. If you'd like to increase the session, you can come to the second exercise, and or you can keep it a little lower impact and just stay with the first version that I will give you as we come through. Let's come into march please, coming into your box step, first position. Arms are just hanging nice and freely, and or bring it up through to a march, taking out your right left step first please. So tight through core, right left, and we're stepping out, in. Making sure we're keeping those hips nice and tight and hips are parallel to the wall in front. And let's march back through, taking out your left, right step. Deep breath, bring out left, right, out, in. And back to the march, please. Going to keep it nice and tight through the core. We're going to come into your high knee, so you can stay with the high knee, holding onto chair if needed, or come straight into a knee tap. We are tight through your core. Rib cage is nice and flat. Pausing at the top. And nice deep breathing. And deep breath, marching through, please. We're going to come into your calf raises or little jumps now. So as always, staying with the calf raise, using chair if needed, or you're going to come up with your little jumps. So staying calf raises, jumps up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the 10, and let's march that one back through. Taking a few nice deep breaths as we come into your side to side steps, please. With the side to side steps, arms are going to come out. So coordinating arms and legs together. Slight bend through the knee. Keep that core in. And let's bring our march back through, please. Coming into your box step, and we're going to add your arms in. So we're going to take your right, left step first, same arm, same leg, stepping out, out, in. So out, out, in. And let's march back through, please. We're now going to take your left, right step. Again, tight through core, same arm, same leg, stepping out, out, in. And let's bring our little march back through now, keeping tight through that core again. We're going to come into a high march. So, whoops, opposite arm, opposite leg. If we're needing to stay with a high knee, please do so. So deep breath, opposite arm, opposite leg, bringing that up. Again, we're flat through your rib cage, tight through your lower abdominal area, working these abs. And we're going to march that through, tight through that core again, coming into either your calf raise or little jumps, holding chairs if needed. Tight through core, deep breath, jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the 10, and we're going to march that one through. Going to keep it nice and tight again through the core, please, as we bring the heel taps through in front. Double hand swing into the bicep curl at front. And we're going to now come into the toe taps behind, please, and swing both hands back into that tricep kick back. So toe tap back. Deep breath. Bring that march back through. Keeping nice and tight through the core now, bring your high knee to a knee tap, please. And bring down, shake through those legs. I'll get you to please grab yourselves a little drink. When we come back, we're going to come back into a side to side step. As always, if you're needing a chair in front for a little bit of security, please make sure you've got that there. I'm going to see you back here very shortly. So coming back to our side to side steps. Again, our core is in nice and tight. We have a slight bend through that knee. Hips are parallel, and we're keeping that body up nice and tall. Let those arms hang nice and freely by your side. Now focus on your deep breathing as we come through this session. Movement gets that heart rate going as well, so it's a great little cardio session. So taking that deep breath, please, heel up to bottom. Keep those arms swinging out in front. And we're going to bring that side step back, please. As we come into the side step, I'll get you to please bring the heel tap through in front. So again, we are tight through the core, our hips are parallel. We're getting some movement through the glutes, through the hips, helping loosen it all up. And we're going to bring it back to the side to side step, and now we're going to take a toe tap behind. Again, this core area is nice and tight, hips are parallel, so moving through the glutes, through the hips, through the legs. And back to side step, please. Get you to move yourself over to the side, and we're going to come into a double step. Tight through core, stepping over and back together. So 2 steps, depending on the space, depends on how much you can step that out. And back to side, please. We're going to come into a little march through, please. We're going to take a step and reach. So we're tight through that core, take a step to the side, reach. So we rotate through the body and bring it back in. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Again, if you need to leave anything out, please do. Tight through core, we step, reach 1 and in. Step 2, in. Step 3, in. Step 4, in. Step 5, in. Step 6, in. Step 7, in. And 8, and bring in, and we're going to march that through. We're going to take a nice deep breath again as we come to the other side. So stabilize through, tighten through core. Step, reach 1, in. 2, in. 3, in. 4, in. 5, in. 6, in. 7, in, and 8, in, and marching through, please. Now we're going to alternate those arms. So tight through, take the feet out wider, step, reach, together. So it's more of a, toes up, reach. Alternating arms. Again, really focus on that breathing. Slight bend through the knee. Deep breath and bring your body up and reach up tall. So up onto toe, point toe reach. And back to a side-to-side step, please. And I'm going to get you to bring a march through. We're going to keep it nice and tight through the core. Step back, alternating arm through in front, and change through. So alternating opposite arm, opposite leg. Step back, reach in front. If you're needing to stay with a straight step back without the arm, please do. Add it in when you're comfortable. Make sure there's a chair in front if you need it there. Focus on that breathing. Two more. And let's march through, please. Keeping tight through that core. Heel tap through in front. Again, really focus on the breathing, slowing it down. Deep breath, please, and let's take those toe taps back. And let's march it through, tight through core, please, knee tap. And march through, shaking through those legs. We're now going to come back into your march, please. We're going to take our forward step, a side lunge, a 45-degree step, and our step backs. We're going to focus on one leg at a time, 8 repetitions of each exercise, and then we're going to change. So again, if chairs are needed, please make sure they're in front. Take a break when you're needing to. We're tightened through the core, hips are parallel. We take a deep breath, step it out, exhale 1, step out, exhale 2, step out, exhale 3, step out, exhale 4, step out, exhale 5, step out, exhale 6, step out, exhale 7, step out, and we exhale up 8, and we're going to march it through again. Now again, with that same leg, we're coming into a side lunge. Inside leg stays straight, bending the outside leg again. Hips are tight and parallel. So deep breath, step out, exhale 1, step out, exhale 2, step out, exhale 3, step out, exhale 4, step out, exhale 5, step out, exhale 6, step out, exhale 7, step out, and we exhale up 8, and we march it through. Again, tight through core, please, keeping those hips tight and parallel. A 45-degree step back, exhale 1, step back, exhale 2, step back, exhale 3, step back, exhale 4, step back, exhale 5, step back, exhale 6, step back, exhale 7, step back, exhale through is 8, and again we march through. Tighten through the core as we come to do your step backs. So again, chair if needed, please, tight through core and step back. So step back, exhale 2, step back, exhale 3, step back, exhale 4, step back, exhale 5, step back, exhale 6, step back, exhale 7, step back, exhale 8, step back, exhale 9. I went one too many. Tight through that core please, and let's just shake through your legs. Now we're going to come to the other side. Tuck through that core again please. We're going to come to the other side, step outs first, side lunge 45 degrees and straight back. Tight through core please, take a deep breath. Step out, exhale 1, step out, exhale 2, step out, exhale 3, step out, exhale 4, step out, exhale 5, step out, exhale 6, step out, exhale 7, step out and exhale back through is 8, and again a little march. Tight through core as we come to side lunge. So step out, exhale 1, out, exhale 2, out, exhale 3, out, exhale 4, out, exhale 5, out, exhale 6, out, exhale 7, out, exhale 8, and let's march it through, keeping tight through that core again. Please take a 45-degree step. So step back, exhale 1, back, exhale 2, back, exhale 3, back, exhale 4, back, exhale 5, back, exhale 6, back, exhale 7, back, and we exhale through for 8, and again march through. Tight through that core as we come to your straight step back. So tighten in, step back, exhale 1, back, exhale 2, back, exhale 3, back, exhale 4, back, exhale 5, back, exhale 6, back, exhale 7, back, exhale 8, back, exhale 9 to make sure we're even. So let's just shake through those legs and bring it back to the side to side step, please. With that side to side step, let's travel it backwards. So coming in a backward movement through. If you're not comfortable, stay on the spot, stay behind your chairs, moving it forwards and backwards in your space, please. And bring it back to middle, please. Tight through core, heel up. And bring our side to sides and shake through, march. Let's grab ourselves a little drink, walk in the come back, please. And again, come back to your side to side step for a little more movement. We are back to your side to side step. Arms are hanging nice and freely by your side. Bring a focus in on that core, making sure our hips are tight and parallel to the wall in front. We're going to take a deep breath and raise that heel behind again, please. And back to side. With the side to sides, heel through in front, so heel tap through. Let those arms hang nice and freely. And let's take toe tap behind, please. Now we're going to come back to our step forward, back, sideways and the 45-degree angle. This time I'm going to challenge it a little bit for you, where we're going to coordinate all the movements together. So just back to the side step, please, and march through. So you're going to follow me, come with me, starting with your first leg. So I'll get you to start with your left leg, please. Tight through the core, taking a deep breath. We're going to step out to middle, come to the side lunge, back to middle, a 45 step, back to middle, and reverse, back to middle. With the same leg, step back, together, 45, together, to the side, together, in front, back together. And we're going to go through again. Forwards, together, side, together, 45, together, reverse, together, reverse, together, 45, together, to the side, together, and in front, and again, in front, together, to the side, together, 45, together, reverse a step, together, reverse, together, 45, together, to the side, together, in front. We have one more round, please. So step out, together, to the side, together, 45, together, reverse, together, reverse, together, 45, together, to the side, together, out in front, and back together. I'm going to shake through that leg, please, and keep a march through. Resetting your body, we're now going to take your right leg. So let's tuck it through. Take your deep breaths, same movements through. So we step out, together, to the side, together, 45, together, reverse, together, reverse, together, 45, together, to the side, together, in front, together. So again, forwards, together, to the side, together, 45, together, reverse, together, reverse, together, 45, together, to the side, together, in front, and again, in front, together, to the side, together, 45, together, reverse, together, reverse back, together, 45, together, to the side, together, in front, last time through, in front, together, side, together, 45, together, reverse, together, reverse, together, 45, together, to the side, together, in front, and back in. Shake through those legs again, and just bring our little side step through, please. So let's keep it nice and tight through that core, and bring your march through. Again, tighten through that core. Take your side step and reach. Back together, same side. Reach, together, reach, 3, reach, 4, reach, 5, reach, 6, reach, 7, reach, 8. March it through as we take the other side. So tight through, step, reach, 1, reach, 2, reach, 3, reach, 4, reach, 5, reach, 6, reach, 7, reach is 8. Keep your side step, As we come now, we're going to alternate the reach up onto toes. Now, as we come through for this round, you can stay with a straight reach through. If you want to bend the knees in a squat, you can. So this is just challenge it, increasing it a little. Always know your limitations. If you're comfortable just staying with that toe tap, please do. Otherwise, bring that squat through. So it's a half squat and reach. Focus on that breathing. We're going to bring it back through and take it up. And again, stay with just a toe tap reach and or squat up. So just challenging it a little bit more for anybody who would like to step it up a little. So this is really important where you know your limitations, taking a break when you're needing to take a break, or challenging it if you can, and are feeling up to it today. Coming now with those arms by your side and coming into your toe taps behind. Now this again is the first position. If you would like to challenge it, step. So it's a ski jump and we bring the foot up behind. So your toe tap will come up behind. Again, this doesn't suit everyone. So stay within your limitations, within those restrictions, and build it up over time if you can. So tighten through core, step. And deep breath. Bring the toe tap back behind, please. And let's come into heel in front. Focus on the breathing. And coming back to side. We're going to move ourselves over again. I'm going to give you a couple of options. We're going to come back to side step. So we're going to start with the side step. So the option is to stay here. If you're wanting to challenge it a little bit more, we're going to side squat. Together, side, together. Make sure we focus on that breathing. Exhale up, down, up, down, up. Take it back and up. Shake through those legs, please. I'm just going to get you to now march through, tighten in through the core. Take a heel tap. So let's just really slow the body down now. Slow your breathing down. Let the arms swing. Some nice deep breaths. Now let's take that toe tap back behind. So again, just let your arms hang, nice and free movement through. And bring your body up. Shake through those legs, please. Let's get a nice little drink. I'll get you to come back onto your chairs. Come into your postural position, palms up, take some nice deep breaths, keeping that core nice and flat through. So see you on the chair very shortly. Great job. So we're down on those chairs, palms are up, and let's just take those really nice deep breaths. So when we do the movement-based session and we're incorporating arms and legs, we are going to get out of breath a little quicker than normal. Perfectly fine. This is a great element for your cardio, which we all need, as well as strengthening. So it's a perfect session, movement, strengthening, cardio. Well done. So let's just come down now, and we're going to come into your first stretch, which is your hip stretch. First position is to bring your heel in and lean forward. So some people, that's where you're needing to stay. If you are able to, bring your foot up and hold onto the ankle, hand on knee, pressure down, please do so. This stretch doesn't suit everyone. So this is a big one of stay within your limitations. If you are needing to increase the stretch through that glute, just lean your body forward. When we do lean it forward, you are tight through the core. Upper body is still nice and strong. Your neck is pulled back, so we have our nice alignment through your whole body. Really focus on the breathing, slowing it down, and let these muscles stretch and lengthen. Let's take a deep breath, please. Release that one up and put your foot down. So again, first position, heel in, other side. Bring the foot up, holding onto ankle. Take a deep breath, pressure down onto that knee, leaning forward again if you're needing to. You may feel it just by putting that knee up and crossing that knee over. So So again, just really focus on the breathing. And let's just relax that one through. Bringing the foot down, bringing your bottom out, taking your feet out nice and wide, 90-degree position through the knees. Hands are on the inside of your knees, and we're going to exhale and press back on your legs. So it's a nice stretch through your inner thigh. Again, we are tight through the core. We're not letting the body flop and fold. We're keeping it nice and posturally aligned through your spine, through your neck. Focusing on your breathing. And we're going to bring those legs together. Now I'm going to get you to come into standing position, please, for your hip flexor stretch first, where we take your foot up, tuck the bottom under, bring it nice and flat through your hip bone, please. Rib cage is also nice and flat, so we're really tucked through, really tight. Raise a single arm up if you can. If you would like to increase the stretch and add the second hand in, please do. We're wanting to keep the stability through the foot and through your body to help this stretch. So if you're wobbling, please pop the hand down and hold on. So we're going to now take the leg that is down on the floor into a quad stretch next. So changing the position, bringing your foot up. Now we're holding onto the foot with one hand, chair if needed. If we are able to bring both hands around, please feel free to do so. So again, we're wanting some nice stabilization. If you're rocking around and moving through the foot, hold onto the chair. Let's take the deep breath, please, and exhale and push your foot back into your hand. Take a deep breath, please. Bring that leg in and take it down, shaking it through. You're going to take that foot behind. We're going to tuck through your core. Take your arm up and over. So holding onto the chair. If you're okay to drop the hand down, you can. So everyone's going to have different levels. So I'm going to try and accommodate everyone as best I can. Let's bring that arm down, please, and come to the other side now. So again, keeping it really tight through core, foot up, bottoms under, flatten out through your hip bone, through your rib cage. We're nice and flat. Raise one arm, second arm, if your stability allows. And focus on your breathing. I'm going to take a deep breath and please bring that arm down. Front leg is going to come into quad stretch, please. So bring that up. If we're wanting to hold on with 2 feet, please do. Again, really focus on that breathing. Let's take a deep breath, please, and exhale and press your foot back into your hand. And let's just bring that in and shake it through, please. Take that leg behind now and again, tighten through your core. We're going to bring the arm up and over. You can take the hand down. Focusing on that breathing. Going to release and come into your hamstring stretch next, please. So chairs are in front if you're needing them. We are going to come into hip width, postural position, small step backs, the toes aligned with the heel, and hinge forward. Bottom is going back. You can put your hand on your front leg to push it straight. If we're able to keep it straight, tight through core, you can pop the hands on your supporting leg. Keeping chest up, and again, that really nice alignment through your back and through your neck. Tight through core and focusing on the breathing. Take a deep breath, please, release. Bring the toes up, and again, bottom is going back. So the stretch is going to come lower down now. It'll come through your calf as well. Tight through that core. Watching your postural alignment. So I'm needing to look down to keep that alignment through. Now we are tight through the core, please. Take a deep breath. Bring your body up. Step your front leg back into a calf stretch. Again, postural alignment through, tight through core. Heel is down on the floor and we're stretching the calf and your back leg. Tight through, take a deep breath again, please. As you exhale, bend your back knee slightly and bring that stretch lower down. I'm going to take a deep breath, exhale, release, bring it up and swapping legs. Again, tight through the core and we take a small step back. We are tight through core, posturally aligned, and hinge at the hip. Front leg is going straight. If you're needing to press back, please do. If we're wanting to rest the hand on the other supporting leg, please do. Now, really tight through core, and again, check your alignment through. Don't let your body flop or fold. Nice deep breathing. Deep breath, exhale and release. Toe is up, tight through core. Exhale and bottom back, please. So again, really focus on that breathing. Take a deep breath, exhale and release again. Take that front leg back into a calf stretch so the heel is on the floor, nice and aligned through. Let's take a deep breath now, please. As you exhale, bend your back knee slightly. Bring it up and shake through those legs. Now we're going to take your upper body stretch as well to finish up today. So let's just come into a nice postural position, tighten through the core, please. Take a deep breath. Bring your arm across, palm in towards the body. Keeping the arm as straight as we can, we're going to hold on around the elbow and or wherever you're needing to. Relax through your shoulder, taking your deep breaths. Let's just release that one through, please. Arm across in front on the other side, palm in towards your body, please. Relaxing through the shoulder. Let's just release that one out now. Let's link the hands and arch your back out, please. So pulling your hands away from your body as far as you can. Arching your back. And bring your body up, please. Palms together and take those arms behind. Pushing your fingers, taking your fingers back as far as you can, stretching through biceps, through chest. Let's take a deep breath now and bring that down, shaking through. Link your hands behind, please. If we can raise hands, please do. Focus on that breathing. And bring down. I'm just going to shake through. Now I'm going to get you to come into standing position. Hands are going to turn and bring those thumbs behind, please, together. So deep breathing, exhale, pull those thumbs back and down. Deep breath, exhale, pull back and down. Roll those shoulders around, thumbs back and down. Two more, please. So exhale, back and down. One more. Exhale, pull back and down, and shake that through. Come into a wide position now with our feet for our deep breaths to finish up. Tight through core, arms are out. We inhale down and exhale up, please. So it's inhale down, exhale 1, inhale down, exhale 2, inhale down, exhale 3, inhale down, exhale up 4, and shake through those arms, shake through the legs. Thank you so much for joining me with today's session. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave a comment. Let me know how you're enjoying our sessions or what you might like some more of in the future. And I look forward to hearing from you. Take care, and I'll see you next week.